Welcome to Rebirth Echoes, a podcast channel where we talk and celebrate the successful journeys of organ donors and recipients, where we cherish their life journeys, their second chances, and their gratitude. Today we have our special guest, Dikshesh Shah. He has gone through the organ transplantation journey and he has received kidneys and pancreas. And let's dive into this beautiful journey, understand his journey, and learn and get inspired by him today. Welcome, Dikshesh, to Rebirth Echoes.
Thank you so much.
Dikshesh, I would love to know more about your personal life and what do you do?
Thank you for having me here, Vinali. I am a director, filmmaker. I had learned from Reliance Institute. I am making short films, like everything related to films, not only short films, directional films, advertisements, everything. So this is my introduction, short introduction you can say. Now I am taking government and private projects for living. I will speak from my past from like 2016. Before 2016, I was learning filmmaking, editing and everything. On the filmmaking courses, I was learning from Reliance Institute. In 2016, I was in Nainital. At that time, I got to know, I collapsed actually. In the morning, 5 o'clock, I collapsed in my sleep because my sugar went below 27.
Okay.
So at that time, I ate some sugar, about 2 cups of sugar I have consumed at that time. So I came to normal after that. But there was some swelling in my face and in my legs. So one of my colleagues said that you should consult a doctor. So I was very keen to which doctor actually, to nephrologist, to diabetologist. I had no idea because we didn't know which doctors are available and whom to show actually at that time. Right now, I'm very keen that I know whom to show. If suppose my hand is broken, then I show to ortho doctor. If something happens to my kidneys, then I have to show nephro. I have no knowledge for that, but by God's grace and for my blessings, one of my friend who is a doctor, he suggested me to do some simple tests like kidney function test and do thyroid function test. So we will get to know what are the reports. So I got the reports and my creatine level was 4.2.
Okay.
So at that time, my doctor, Dr. Vasant Kataria in Ahilya Nagar, from 27 years, past 27 years to 30 years, 30 years he is looking after me because from the birth, like from the age of 3, I was diabetic due to I fell down from first floor from my balcony on my stomach. That's why my pancreas got damaged. That's why I was on insulin dependent, type 1 diabetic. So from that time I was insulin dependent, but as an insulin dependent, I was not aware that we have to check our sugars regularly.
Right.
So it was not at all, in control. So that's why it affected my kidneys. So gradually, it has been failed.
Okay.
After 24 years, it was failed. So from Nainital, when I arrived, creatine was 4.2. Then I was keen to know what to do. At that time, Dr. Vasant Kataria said that for 6 months, you should drink about 1 liter of water. You have to measure it and then you have to consume it.
Okay.
Because your urine output will be going slowly down because of kidney failure. So I have done CT scans, MRI, everything. But it was looking normal. So I was not aware, what's this? But it's okay. For 6 months, I was following the rules and all. But someone suggested me that you should go to Patanjali.
Okay.
For doing yoga and take the Ayurveda, follow that and all. So I went to Patanjali at that time. I have done yoga for 15 days. My creatine level, till going Patanjali, my creatine level went from 4 to 13.
Okay.
So it jumped like 9 points upsides. So one of my friend was there with me, Akshay. So he was very, very depressed actually because the reports are not at all normal. now what to do, what not to do. He was continuously in touch with my sir. He's my mentor, Mr. Yuvraj Shah sir.
Okay.
He's the one standing behind my back every time, every single time, whatever the situation comes. So he was in touch with Yuvraj sir. Sir, today his creatine went to 13. So don't worry, whatever happens, I will update you. He was keeping updating. After 4 days, after doing yoga and taking Ayurveda, that kadas and their tablets, their diet, my creatine came from 13 till 9.
Okay.
It came down. So everyone was happy in Pune itself, in my hometown, Ailanagar, everywhere. So it was going good and all. But we don't know that Ayurveda is not a cure actually. It is a lifestyle. So basically, when you're driving a bike, if your engine fails, then you have to change the engine. There is no other option. So basically, that was the thing. But I was skipping to, taking for any medications, allopathic medications and all. So I was consuming only Ayurveda.
Okay.
But it didn't happen because engine was fail. My engine was fail. It was not producing any blood. So my hemoglobin dropped to 1.71. And still I was standing over there. After my hemoglobin came from, I don't know what at that time my hemoglobin was, but when it was 1.71, I got my eyes blurred. I got some spots in my left eye.
Okay.
So I was very concerned. I called the doctor of in Patanjali. Doctor, what to do now? He suggested you come back here. I stay for 3 months. We will completely cure you, and we will send you back.
Okay.
I was very happy that I am getting okay now. I don't have to take insulin and all, because from the age of 3 I am taking insulin. So I was very happy. I finally decided, now let's skip this and these 3 months. Let's train ourselves and do the yoga and whatever diet they are giving. So I will be okay and then come back to the routine. But unfortunately, water retention was so much high that water came in my lungs. So I was breathless in the night at 1 o'clock.
Okay.
So they suggested me to go to some allopathy hospital nearby and get admitted, get that oxygen mask and take oxygen. So I done that and all. But I remember the last moment when, I was getting unconscious. I wake up and I said, doctor, I can't breathe. He was saying, take it from mouth, breathe from mouth. No sir, kahin se bhi nahi aa rahi hai. So what to do next? And I collapsed. I opened my eyes, I guess after 4 days. And when I opened my eyes, I saw that my 6 brothers means in that 5 friends were there, and my cousin. My friends like Akash, Amit, Kalpesh, Rahil, Akshay. These were there when I opened my eyes. My mother was standing next to me, and she was like, oh, what's happening? Because there were too many wires in my body. So one of my friends started crying over there. Like Amit was crying over there, and what happened to me and all. That was the bad incident actually. Dialysis were going on from this side, then pelvis side from here. Many wires were going from my body, one for blood pressure and everything. And at that time, I remember in a day there were 27 pricks in a day. So I was like, no, this is hell actually. It's okay to die better because it's too much painful. I was not ready to accept anything. Then 4 bags of blood were transfused at that time. So it's okay. Then, yeah, that's it. Like this was my personal life. From that time, I came on dialysis.
Right.
So from that time, for 7 years, I was on dialysis, 7.5 years.
I just wanted to understand how did this impact you? You know, when you got to know that you had a kidney failure and you had to be on dialysis. So how did it impact you emotionally, mentally, physically?
Uh, Mentally, for 6 months, I was not prepared. Like, what's happening to me? Why only me? Physically, I gave up. And emotionally, everyone was, no, ho jayega. Don't worry, we are with you, we are with you. But, you know, at the time, at the right time, you need the right words. My sir mentor, he called me and he said, I don't know anything. I just want you to stand up on your feet again. So do whatever the process is and stand up on your legs. So I was like, yeah, no. Now I have to stand up on my feet again. So let's do it. And whatever the days were coming, I was facing it by challenge only. But during dialysis, every alternate days I was having a dialysis, Tuesday, Thursdays and Saturdays. Uh, every day was like hell. I was thinking, for first 2 years I was thinking of suicide. That it's too painful. I can't take it because sometimes you get shivered. Like you, you are shivering like anything hell because it's not controllable at all. You have to take medicines for that, injections for that, and that were harming my body internally. Maybe my bones, maybe my heart, anything.
Right.
My blood pressure was going down during dialysis. Sometimes it was going up. If I drink water more than 1 liter, then I was getting breathless. So many things were going on. But emotionally, my family, my friends, everyone was very strong with me. No, you are doing it. We know your willpower and we are with you.
Beautiful.
So that thing, it was my motivation actually. Ki these people are with me, nothing can happen to me.
Amazing. That's what families are meant for, right?
Of course,
The kind of support you get from them, especially when you need it the most, is something which got you to
Of
where
course.
you are.
Yeah.
And today you're right sitting here with me and we are having this beautiful conversation.
Yeah.
And that talks an epitome about your mentor, your family who have been supporting you on this
Yeah.
journey. Amazing to
I
know
will
that.
tell that my friends are not friends. They are my family. Really, because I'm not telling anyone that, hey, no, you are my friend. If you are my friend, then you are my family. I am treating them like a family only. If he is the close one, he or she is my close one, then he is my family. Nothing else than that. They are coming and going, then it's okay for me. Okay, then it's the temporary friend.
Like,
Yeah.
what was your family role in this? I remember that you told me that they're living in some other city.
Yeah.
So how did their support came to your escape?
Uh, my mother was the key role with me. During the nights, my blood pressure as well as my blood sugars were going below, I guess, 50, 60. So I was unaware. I am getting unconscious at that time because if your sugars are low, you don't remember anything. What's happening to you? I was sweating like hell, then itching my body. Then I don't remember anything what I am doing. I was like hold my mother's hand and prick anything or
Hurt it.
hurt her very badly. But she was very strong with me each and every time. And my father, he's a backbone. No, you will do it. Whatever it takes, you are going to do it. Because it's his blood only. And he is very strong. Actually, physically and emotionally is very strong. That's what their genes come from. So, and emotionally, I guess my mother is very emotional person. So that emotion came from my mother. And the strongness, which stiff body I got, is from my father, I guess. So,
That's so beautiful.
yeah.
So I'm so glad, our family do play a very important role, and your family having your back is the reason why you're
Yeah.
with us right here.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for being here and, gracing us with your presence, Dikshesh. Going forward, I would love to know how did you basically get to know that you need an organ transplantation and what was that phase all about for you?
After 3 months, my friend, which I told you that he told me to do the KFT and thyroid function test, he came to me and he suggested me to go to the Dinanath Mangeshkar hospital. after going there, they said that we can do the transplant of kidney as well as pancreas so that you will be cured fully. Like no dialysis, no insulin, nothing. So I was very happy because, it was like new birth for me. Like no pricks at all. And I was so happy. I declared, yes, do it. Whatever it comes, you just do it. But then they told me that no, it's not so easy. You should get some donor, appropriate donor of your blood group. Then it is possible. Maybe you have to wait for that, maybe within a day, a month, a year, or 10 years.
No.
We can't, no one can tell that because donors are like God. So whenever it comes, it comes.
Right.
So don't hurry about that. We are trying our best. So don't worry. After that, they told me the procedure to register in ZTCC, which is Zonal Transplant Coordination Center. So I registered over there myself, and the expenses they told, I will not expose the expenses, but I was very, very panicked that how much I can, cover this much amount. It was very huge, very huge. But many people are sitting behind my back. So I was very, very calm. Okay, whatever the amount is, it will be paid. No issues for me. Then they told me that you should take medicines on time. That will be the key role after your transplant. So I told, okay, that's okay. I have to take on time. What can I do to take on time? They suggested me put on alarm. So it's okay. Alarm hi to lagana hai. Okay, fine. So I kept my, I have kept my alarm. Whatever the timings are given for my medicines, I kept my alarm on. Once it rings, take the medicine, it's over. No issues in that. No rocket science. Just take your medicines on time. That's it. After registering for ZTCC, once I am registered, so I started taking crowdfunding. So my mentor, he kept a show, Taj Mahal ka tender, in Apte Road, Nehru Auditorium.
Okay.
In that auditorium, he kept a show, Taj Mahal ka tender with Swatantra Theatre. There, maybe 2.5 lakh rupees was deposited by people in cash. And in checks, it was about, I guess, 3.5 lakh rupees. So at that time, 6 lakhs was automatically deposited. So I was very keen. Itna ho chuka hai bas. Nothing more needed now. WhatsApp in the group that one of our student is very struggling with life and you should do the crowdfunding as he is needed. So within, I guess, 15 days, whole amount was deposited in my account as well as in some, whatever the checks were in Dinanath Mangeshkar Hospital name, it was deposited in their account.
Okay.
So there was no issues for me for funds, related to funds. Then my friends, which are my family, they came forward. They started taking crowdfunding and all. So basically I was settled for the amount.
Right.
So I was no issues for that. Not at all, not till today. Because post-transplant also there were some complications. I got that done too. So there's no issues in that.
Amazing. That's so beautiful to know. Did you have any fear or any misconceptions about organ donation when you got to know that you would be going through that process?
No, as I told you that my mentor told me, I want to see you on your feet again. So there was no fear at all. And yes, of course, there were many misconceptions that do Ayurveda and all. But how can I tell them? When I was in Patanjali, one of the doctor told me, once you are on dialysis, the transplant is the only cure. There is no Ayurveda gonna help you. So I was very, very sure. No, I have to do the transplant, whatever it takes. So, I was like, transplant. No, only transplant. Because nothing else. Because I have to change my life. I have to take new birth. I'm not going to get back on that old life now.
Yeah.
So
Dikshesh, you told me that you were waiting for donors, and I'm very curious to understand how long did it take for you to actually get the donor?
When I got the call from DY Patil Hospital, because Rushali ma'am shifted to DY Patil Hospital at that time. So I go gone with them, मतलब पीछा कर लिया उनका. Then when I get I guess maybe about 3 months. Within 3 months, I got the call. So it was the miraculous. Within 3 months, on 30th May, I got the call. On 31st May, 31st May, I gone for the transplant. And on 1st June, midnight 2 o'clock, I was bought after the transplant. So basically, I'm celebrating my birthday on 1st June too. So it was, thankful for Vrushali ma'am, because no pain, as I said, no pain for that. From 2016 to I guess 2023, 1st June. And like 7.5 years I was waiting for the appropriate donor. I got offers 3 times, but it was rejected by doctors only.
Okay.
Because their pancreas was not good, because it was swelling, infection. So they rejected it.
Mm-hmm.
Why to keep my life on
Stake, right?
Right. So they rejected it. So for 7.5 years I was waiting. Some of them suggested me to go for that dharamshala.
Mm.
Go into the dharamshala, send your urine samples. They will suggest you some medicines.
Mm-hmm.
So I said them, okay. I said just send them, okay. So I also sent them the urine sample. They got me medicines, but I didn't consume because that medicines consumes potassium.
Okay.
And potassium, it harms your kidneys and heart further. So I was not taking at all. And also during dialysis, you are not allowed to take Ayurveda, because for that, your fistula from where your dialysis is done, it may get stopped because of potassium levels.
Mm-hmm.
So why to take risk? Because we are already on risk. So I didn't take any risk only.
Right.
So whatever it comes, I was going through that process. But it was very long procedure, I guess, because during Corona, there were no transplants. Not at all. That was the very, very crucial period for all of us. Even for doctors, I was not able to do the follow-ups. What to do now? Because there was no Corona for me, because I took the vaccination. So no issues for that.
Right. So I'm sure there are many people like you who are on a waiting list. So is there any message you would like to give them to keep up their hopes?
Yeah, you just give the answer, I guess. Just keep waiting, and there is always a hope. So be positive, actually. There is someone coming for you to save your life. So no issues.
Beautiful. It's all about the belief you have.
Of course. You have to believe someone is coming for you.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Great. So tell me about when you had your transplant, the day it was planned. What was that day all about? How was it?
Can you ask a newborn baby that how are you feeling right now? So there are no words, because their happiness level was at its peak. No doubt. I am on my peak, because there was no pain at all. There are misconceptions. You told that what are the misconceptions? Not a single % of pain was there on my transplant side.
Okay.
Not a single %. I was very happy. Yeah, because transplant is done, so you have to take some precautions and all. So no pain at all. Not at all. I was very happy.
Mm-hmm.
And while I opened my eyes, my doctor Vrushali Patil, she was standing next to me, and she told me, Dikshesh, open your eyes. Look, who are waiting for you? Who all are waiting for you? I was like, oh, who are waiting? Let me see. But I was something unconscious, because I was on general anesthesia. Yeah. It was taking time me to overcome. So my father, my mother, my friends were standing in front of me. So I was very happy. Actually, it has no words here. We can't describe. If you can describe the whole universe, so that's it. My universe was there.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. So were you anxious before you get into the operation theatre? How was it before going to the operation theatre?
No, I was not anxious. I was very exciting.
Okay.
Wow, now my transplant is going to be done. Yes, now, finally.
All right. So
Finally, I got my superhero who is saving me. So I was very happy, very, very happy. I would like to mention that after my transplant, I have been shifted to ICU, special ICU, not only ICU, special ICU, where only transplant patients were kept. Not a single germ particle could come to us.
okay.
So it was very, very good. After transplant, I saw that my skin is renewing. My skin, skin is
Peel
coming out, peeling off. So I was like, wow, it's good.
So it was a rebirth.
Rebirth, actually.
In a
it
true
was me.
sense.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Dikshesh, you mentioned that your family was there, your friends was there. But I'm very sure that your donor is somebody who wasn't there or you did not have any idea about who that was. So if this is an opportunity given to you and if you had to convey a message to the donor or its family, what would be that beautiful message you would like to convey to them?
Thank you so much, first of all, because I am living very happy life right now. Very happy life because it's for me my world right now, you can say. But thank you so much. If you know that Shashtang Namaskar I can do for them because they have given me the life. They are my superheroes actually. You can say they have saved my life. That Superman has a role to save lives.
Yeah.
That superhuman has saved my life by giving me their life. Their part of life they have given to me. So it's like for me, Superman type of hope.
Yeah.
It's hope they have given me that you can live more.
Beautiful. And you owe the second innings to that person for sure.
Of course.
Great, amazing. So, Dishesh, tell me about your post-surgery journey. How did you overcome it? Were there any complications involved post that, and how did you battle it out?
During the stay in my ICU for, I guess, 18 days I was in ICU. At that time, no public contact, no TV, nothing, no electronic items near me. So I was just thinking of my past life, whatever the mistakes I have done and all. So during that, I was just counting how many times I have pricked in my body. So till that day, more than 31,000 plus times, I'm saying plus, times I have pricked in my body. So I was counting on that. So I was very happy. So, there were then after I guess 7 months, I had a pain below the chest till my belly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it was. It was very painful. Even you can't breathe. It was very painful. I can't breathe. Even I can't walk. It was very painful actually. So my doctor told me to do the scan, CT scan, X-ray, MRI. But nothing came out from that.
Mm-hmm.
So they suggested to open the mark again, and let's watch what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
I told, do whatever you want to do, but please save me from this pain because it's very painful. So I got to know that my intestine is twisted post-transplant. So again I have to do the opening of my surgery, and then it was again straightened on their places, and it's okay. Then everything is smooth right now. Now on this March, I guess it will be 1 year for that again, for that surgery.
Okay.
So it's okay. At that time, I got some funds issue again.
Mm-hmm.
So as I said, my mentor was there, always with me, and he was in Dubai.
Okay.
He was with his family. He again gave one message in the group.
Mm-hmm.
I was needing very, very less amount, but some bills were pending from my client and I was stuck over there.
Mm-hmm.
So I called him on WhatsApp. Sir, the amount is less, but the amount I have received is too much. Please tell them to stop.
Mm.
And he called me and said, no, now it's not going to stop. Do whatever it takes and come back soon. Okay, sir, thank you so much once again. Whatever you are doing for me is no one else can do for me. So, as you know, if Superman has their parents,
Yeah.
he is the one superhero who has, do anything for me, anything and everything for me. He is standing behind my back every time, every single time. Whatever work I have to do, I ask him, sir, should I do? Sir, should I not do? And he suggested very positively. He is very positive person in my life. So that's why I'm so positive in my life because of him. So I'm very keen to him.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
They say God can't be everywhere, so they
Yes,
send their
he's the
angels.
God. I can
So,
say,
yeah.
yeah, he's the
So
God
he
for
is
me.
that northern star shining upon you every time you needed him. And
Yeah.
I so wish and pray that every people who is in pain has this northern star or this Dhruvatara who is guiding them through the entire
Right,
journey,
right.
like he did for you.
Right,
So thank you so much, sir, for being who you
Thank
were and helping Dikshesh get sail through this, because I think the rebirth, a donor was recipient, so the process was completely because of the support which you gave him. So thank you so much for being that Dhruvatara in his journey.
Thank you, sir.
So Dikshesh, tell me, how has your life changed post this transplant surgery?
Before dialysis, I was some kind of, some lazy kind of thing. Yes, we will do it now. And like that. But now my energy level is like 150%. If a normal person is having his energy as 100%, maybe I have 150 to 180%.
Superb.
Yeah, so every day I walk about uh, 10 to 15 kilometers in between. I have that goal every day. So in the morning from, I guess, maybe 6:30 to 8, I walk every day, every day. During rainy seasons, I walk at my home only, no outside because it's raining. I can't go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that point, and after dinner, I walk about 1 hour. And in between, during calls and all, and there is my habit. If I get a call, I can't sit down and talk. So I have to get up and then I have to talk. That's my routine right now.
Nice.
So more than 15 kilometers, maybe sometimes it goes for 25 kilometers in a day. If some rush is there for my work related anything. So I have to rush and no issues for that. Energy level is too much, no pain at all. As I said, even if I walk for 25 kilometers, there is no pain in my body, in my legs, anywhere else, nothing. Yes, but there is one thing. You have to sleep on time then. If you have very exaggerated day, you have to sleep on time.
Right.
Yeah, that's it.
So your life seems to be more like a normal person. I think better than a normal person's life right now.
Of course, of
That's
course.
amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing to know. So Dikshesh, tell me, what does organ donation actually mean to you now that you have experienced it firsthand?
My world. In short, my world right now. I can't miss my medicines at all. Whether I am anywhere else. Once my phone rings, I'm taking the medicine. Whatever it takes. Whether I'm in conversation, in meeting, whatever. I stop the meeting because it's my life. They are not going to they're not going to save me again. So I'm stopping in the meeting in between. I interrupt the meeting. I take my medicines and continue.
Beautiful.
So
You are in charge of your life.
yeah, of course. No one else is going to take in charge of my life now.
Amazing. Huh?
I'm the king of my world.
So Dikshesh, being the first-hand experience of organ donation, how do you go about advocating organ donation to the world?
When I was waiting for organ donation in the times of Corona, one of my friend in Aila Nagar is having his hotel, maybe a 4 and 5 floors of hotel. So what we were doing, we were going to his hotel room, and he has very good setup actually. He also runs multiple types of. My friends runs multiple types of businesses.
Mm-hmm.
So I got that doctor room setup, then one hostel setup, everything related to which I can make a story for that. So I made a short film
Beautiful.
on organ donation, why it's needed. As a filmmaker, I have to show some type of accident, how accident has affected the thing and all. Then I got the permission from the hospital for shooting in the premises. they are taking the organ and the
Yeah.
body. So I got the permission from that too. After that, I got to know that no, awareness is too much needed in the society. So by word, it's not going to spread. Yeah, because we are conversing right now. So you will remember for about 1 hour or two. After that, it skips your mind.
Yeah.
So I would like to, you can give some type of like a plant, uh, like for example a heart shaped plant, or a kidney shaped plant. In that you can present that thing. So it reminds them,
Right.
yeah, you can, you have to do something for this kidney. As I'm taking care of my both the organs. No, you have to eat that only.
Yeah.
You have to consume that much only. So you have to very impactful while you are giving a message to anyone. 8 people's life can be saved from one brain dead organ.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's very good actually.
Right.
I can. This is the step. What I think, there are many types of perspective which can be done, but this is what I think. This should be done. At least people should remember, because you are coming from dust and going into dust. But in between life, you can save someone's life.
Right.
So it's very keen to help other people who are waiting. Like my, one of my friend, she was waiting for kidney, lungs, and heart transplant last year. So she was on dialysis she just had dialysis for 3 days
Okay.
because of her lungs, her kidney failed. She was on dialysis, and from I guess Bhopal or something. I don't know exactly where she got the donor. When she was transplanted, for 67 days she was on in ICU. So hats off to her too. And she is so happy now that I am very happy this life, and she's taking very good care of herself.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So we got to know the life what we have got now, because of some people who were aware, or they got the idea. Their family got the idea of organ donation.
Right.
So it's very, very impactful. It can save millions of lives.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So the awareness is something which we all are working on.
Absolutely.
And you being a part of Rebirth as a volunteer, I would like to know your journey with us, Rebirth. And I'm so happy and glad that you made a movie for spreading the awareness. So how are you playing this role of taking this message further?
I will, I'm enjoying Rebirth Trust Foundation, because it's happening place. There is no tension, nothing. We are just enjoying our moments.
So Rebirth is actively doing a lot of educational
Lot
stuff.
of things, lot
We
of
have
things.
done Green Corridor, a short film
Yeah.
competition to help create awareness. We are doing a lot of, guest lectures. So yes, there is a lot of fun, but we are super serious about the work as well, which we are doing there. And I think that's the best part about, why be serious on serious topics when life is all about having fun at the same time.
Of course,
right? So we are so glad that we have you as a part of
Me too,
Rebirth.
me
Yeah,
too.
great. So Dikshesh, if you had to summarize your entire journey in one word, what would it be and why?
My world. I can't waste it now.
Right.
Yeah, because I got the second chance. No other complications can be coming, because if sometimes it happens ki you're feeling weak and all. So what my doctor says, check your blood. What's coming low, what's high. We will check that and we will control that thing. So it's okay that whenever I'm feeling weak or sleepless, I check my magnesium and zinc done. So it's okay for me.
So you have become the second doctor of your life, I must say.
Doctors are the saviors, they are the gods. But no.
Great.
But I got to know what's going on in my body right now. So I'm actually following that rule only. Okay, ma'am has given this rule, follow this rule, nothing else. Till now, I didn't have a single piece of sugar. Not at all. In any means. Whether it's honey or anything. Jaggery, nothing. Because I have planned something else related to that. So I can't do that. Because someone has given his life
Yeah.
He or she has given their life to save mine. How I can misbehave with my life?
Absolutely. That's
Also with their life, yeah. No, I can't do.
beautiful. So I think you have got the second innings where you are living a life of awareness.
Yeah, yeah.
And, thanks for being here.
Thank you so much for inviting.
Dikshesh, for sharing us throughout your entire journey. I know it must have been a lot of painful, but what matters is seeing you with a broad smile on your face and living the second journey, inspiring others and walking and creating awareness on organ donation.
Thank you so much.
To all the audience, I would like to truly appeal. Rebirth is an organization. We are going to be completing 10 years this March, and I would truly request you to support us in this initiative, like, subscribe, and share these videos to all the people who would basically have the hope to hold on to their self, because I understand organ donation or anytime you need an organ, it's not an easy journey. So even if you are able to, through this video, create a hope that this journey is 100% possible, and you could also get it in a second innings and inspire the world. So hang in there. Please do share, like, and subscribe us and support us while we take you to this beautiful podcast journey. Thank you.
Thank you so much.